Okay.
Ready? Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. First order of business is reorganization, election of officers. I guess first, do we have anybody check in on the phone? Don't hear anybody.
It's not on.
It's not on.
It's not on, that's why I don't hear anybody.
Hello?
Is there anybody there?
I think my two people,
I don't think so.
one in quarantine and one was Murray got messed up on some medicine yesterday. So,
Okay.
Really?
there's done some procedures done, they gave him some medicine that's messed him up, and now he just got to work out his system. So,
The first order of business is reorganization, election of officers. Do I have any volunteers to be president?
I would move that we keep the same officers that we have.
Second.
Second.
Yeah, that was quick.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Motion's been made to keep the same officers as last year. Is there a second? There was a second to that motion. Is there any discussion or any other nominations? Hearing none, I guess. All in favor?
You're stuck in.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that.
Keep up the good work.
I can tell you from where I sat and where I've been before, I think you guys are doing a good job. I think this is moving in the right direction.
I think we're good
With what
on
we're doing, guys, so, yeah.
It's always good to hear. Thank you, John. Oaths of office. We have,
I have come out.
We can just have you sign those and collect them at the conclusion of the meeting.
I can sign it later.
Okay, I know I have one.
Just sign those and turn them in at the end of the meeting. Next order of business is approval of the minutes of the November meeting, since we canceled the December meeting. Those minutes were circulated by email. Is there any discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion's been made to approve, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Larry seconded. All in favor? Financial update. Matt?
Okay, all right. Thank you all for signing claims, and did anybody have any questions on any of those? Okay. So you're looking at the monthly figures there for the December 31st statement. Let's see, we did get the property tax distribution a little over 71,000 this year, and looking at the total for the year, at the comparative statement there for the year to date, almost 184,000 in property tax distributions, and compared to the last 3 years, that's significantly more. I'm not sure why. I sent an email this morning to Matt Baker just to see if he could kind of shed a little bit of light. I mean, it's a good thing, but it'll be interesting to know, if it's something that you can expect going forward, or if this was just an anomaly. I don't know if people were paying past due bills, got them caught up. I don't know what the issue. Maybe there were more. I don't know if there's more parcels. That would be significant. There are more parcels.
There are more parcels.
There are more parcels.
And our assessor has been rather aggressive at picking those up.
Okay, all right.
Got quite a few more houses being built, and she's been out picking up those divisions and
Okay, all right.
so,
So that may be,
yeah.
that may be something, the higher revenue, maybe something you might be able to count on a little bit more as you go forward, hopefully. So I know about the middle of the year there where it's kind of it's a little dicey. Yeah, while I'm talking about the year-to-date, I'll just kind of go through, I made some more notes there, under the disbursements, personal services, that's employee costs, and those have decreased here. I know we reduced one full-time staff person, replacing with part-time, so I think that has helped to reduce expenses for sure, and I would expect that to decrease maybe slightly for this year, since we paid one employee for part of the year. Now he's fully retired. So looks like trash disposal is trending up. I know we've had some additional costs. I think recycling, Ed's mentioned that recycling is now something that the district is paying for. Repairs, that was another item. It's doubled over anything in the past 3 years, so that may be something to keep an eye on. And then the cash balance at the end of the year, like I mentioned, about halfway through the year, it's looking like it might be around $80,000 to $90,000 at the end of the year. But I think with that cash balance, based on kind of the average expenditures for the first 5 months of the year, normal expenditures, and the expected decrease in personnel costs, I would look for about by June, when you get the next property tax distribution, I would look for the balance to be somewhere between $30,000 to $40,000, which is pretty normal. It usually runs around 40. I think in 17 it was higher, but normally it's around 40,000. And in 2020 it had dipped to just under 20,000. So I think to build that back up 40, I think it's looking better than it was about halfway through the year. So that's all. Those were all the notes that I had. Unless you all have any other questions.
Anybody have any questions?
Sounds good.
We can cut as many corners, I think, as we can cut.
Yeah.
And we're bare bottom for everything. The one thing we are maybe gonna have to look at in the future is replacing the skid steer. It is costing us a lot of money in maintenance. I don't know how old it is, and I think I'm not sure we bought it new at the time. It's been there since I've been here, I don't know. So I don't know whether it was a new one when it was purchased, or if it was a lease and then purchased, or what. But we may in the future have to look at leasing it or buying another one and replacing that one in order to get a warranty and get some of the maintenance costs down.
I think it was new, and when I looked at his report back in 2017, we made that last payment on it.
Yeah.
And I think it was a 5-year lease, so I'm going to assume it's probably a 2011 or 2012 is what it is.
I wouldn't think it would get that many hours on it out there,
We need to.
but it's been costing us quite a bit. I mean, we had a problem here a while back. It was a hydraulic problem. They couldn't fix it. We got a maintenance contract, and they couldn't fix it. And they took it back to the shop, brought it back. The next day after bringing it back, we had the same problem. We had a few words. Some of them, I mean, it wasn't real bad, but it wasn't great. But they come back and fixed it, and so far we haven't had any problem with it.
Are you happy with the people that are working on it then?
But,
Yeah.
not totally.
Okay. I lost track. Who's doing it?
Out of Washington.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that may be the first place to look. Okay.
I'd make a motion to accept the financials and approve the claims.
Motion been made and seconded to accept the financials and approve the claims. All in favor? customer and revenue accounts in Switch City. Switch City, November, 988 total, with 62 people for the average on the day. We had a couple days there around 100, so it got kind of busy. And $2,237 and $131.58 average. That was over a 17-day period. December, 1,494 visitors with an average of 68, and $3,281 collected with an average of 148. And that was over 22 days. And I failed to pick up January's, so I'll have to get that for next month. When it sent this over, it's November 2020 through January 21. Total money collected was $1,397, average of $66.52 a day. And total people, visitors, 222, with an average of 11 a day. And we don't have any tonnage on recyclable cardboard, which I think we've just been keeping after the total for the whole district anyway. Well, that's, you're not picking that up over there, though, man. You're not taking it over now, it's just trash. So, total days in the report was 21. Looks like everything's holding steady.
You happy with the way things are going over there?
Pardon?
Are you happy with the way things are going over
Yeah.
there?
Yes, well, I'd like to recycle this, but I don't know how that's ever going to happen.
Not for a while, but we'll see.
Next item on the agenda is item second violation, and that's the Larry Sullivan violation. I think everybody got a copy of that, it's just for your review. I didn't handle the situation. Any other matters to come before the board? I think things are running pretty smooth at the landfill or at the center, and everything's running smooth in the landfill.
Everything seems to be.
We are getting by with one less full-time employee, and we are working the guys that we've got pretty hard. Sometimes it's a little tough when somebody's off for some reason or other, getting everything taken care of. So hopefully we can hang on like that, and it won't be too much problem with absenteeism. But everybody gets sick.
If the last progress.
Yeah. Any public or employee comment? Public comment, Matt?
I said all I need to.
Next regular meeting, February 24th, right here at 9 a.m. And thank you guys for coming. And happy that things have been for the last 2 months, it's been running smooth. Yep. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Motion been made to adjourn, and second, all in favor? Okay, thank you.
This is not like being else.
The way I like to do a meeting, fast.
Not yet.
Sweet.
Good work. Pardon?
Well, that was just too much, it's just where.
They want to make sure she's off. Well, she's working on getting this off, so.